Hi, my name is Erin Gallagher, and the training topic I chose to cover is how to properly convey messages on social media platforms and how to communicate these messages to different audiences. The organization I chose to train was Q Rental. This business deals with consumers on a daily basis and is just starting out marketing on a social platform. The purpose of this training would to be so the employees have a better understanding of how to properly word messages and engage with the right audiences so that the messages are not misinterpreted, leading to fewer sales or angry customers. All of the employees are in their late 40s to 50s and need help understanding and keeping up with the growing technology and how easily it is to misinterpret these messages. They also need to understand how messages are conveyed will be based on different platforms and what platforms are best to reach certain audiences. One of the most important skills to understand from a business's standpoint would be to recognize that messages can be interpreted very differently if not given the right information. The other thing to understand is that by using different platforms, you need to change the way the message is written or portrayed to certain audiences. Different age groups connect better with different types of advertising, and the different types of messages will change the way the consumer connects with the company. This training will use several different methods so that the different types of learners can connect to the material easily. One of the methods used will involve group work to engage the employees in a group think process to learn from some of the other ideas. We will split the group into groups of 5 and give each group a short scenario with targeted audience on the paper. The group has to decide how to properly respond to the audience based on the context of the previous message, leaving no room for misinterpretation on both sides. They will stand up and present and explain to the other groups how they conveyed that message. One other method we will be using in the training will be lecture. We will be defining these terms and talking about the basics of communicating messages per its context and explaining the different types of audiences per platform. The training will include video examples of prior messages that were misinterpreted and consequences the brands receive from bad marketing. And I have a video.
Hungry to hang.
Our GMA cover story this hour, now removed dove ad sparking outrage, being called racially insensitive this morning. And ABC's Adrian Bankert's here with the story behind it and the company's response for us this morning. Hey, Adrian.
Hey to all of you. In fact, the ad sparking a big debate and conversations about whether this was a subliminal inference that lighter skin is better or just a big PR mistake. This morning, Dove, the company synonymous with its cleansing bar and real beauty campaigns, apologizing after this image went viral, showing an African-American woman removing her brown shirt with a bottle of Dove body wash at her side, appearing to reveal herself as a white woman in a light-colored top. It was compiled from 4 screen grabs from a 3-second video Dove posted on its Facebook page, showing 3 women of different ethnicities, each removing a t-shirt in matching skin tones to reveal the next. But makeup artist Naomi Blake, who posted this image, tells GMA she created the 4-panel freeze frame to illustrate what she says is the ad's unintended message.
We're putting out these ads with these subliminal messages that are telling young ladies that your darker skin is not beautiful enough. You need to purify and clean yourself. And this is a tone deaf ad that I feel like it is a forefront representation of colorism in the world.
In response to Blake and thousands of furious responses online, Dove removed the clip, apologizing on Facebook, saying Dove is committed to representing the beauty of diversity, and we missed the mark in thoughtfully representing women of color, and we deeply regret the offense that it's caused. The 60-year-old company getting more backlash for that explanation. Movie director Ava DuVernay writing, "You can do better than miss the mark. Deepens your offense. Do better here." Dove tells ABC overnight that the ad was intended to convey that Dove body wash is for every woman and be a celebration of diversity, but we got it wrong, and as a result offended many people. We are deeply sorry. And again, the woman who made that post, that Facebook post, says she never called Dove racist, but said they should have consulted black women before posting that ad. There are also a lot of women online, black, white, and everything else, who said the ad went too far, the response to the ad went too far, saying Dove was conveying a message of beauty for all. They will still buy their products, and they were not offended by it.
And they've been at the forefront when it comes to body image
And confidence.
And confidence in that, but they have had a misstep before. This is more than a misstep. In 2011 as well, but they had in recent years seemed to have moved forward with it.
Yes, and wanting to tell people, listen, beauty comes in all shapes, sizes,
Sure.
and colors. However, sometimes it leads to a conversation.
Yeah. That's why it's important to have a lot of people in the room when you create those campaigns and ads. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
And everybody's talking.
all right, thanks.
Absolutely.
The next visual aid that the trainees will receive is a handout of the PowerPoint for note taking so that the trainees will be prepared for the 10-question open note-ended quiz that will be at the end of the training. The quiz will be announced at the beginning of the training to encourage the trainees to take notes and to pay attention to what they are learning. The quiz will require definitions of the key terms and also ask for examples by writing out messages to answer or reaffirm the customer's questions. The trainee would need to receive 6 out of the 10 questions right to consider the training as effective. This training would bring awareness to the importance of messages and audience base and will increase sales and could possibly increase new clientele if they use the tools that they learned from the training program. Thank you.